La 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 la. Alright, open up my notepad lights. One notepad light. Two notepad lights. Look at that! I glow! Okay, yikes. Welcome back, everybody. Oh man, so many things I had on my mind this whole week. And, it's been tough keeping up with pumping out like relevant videos unless like I just do dumb stuff like read through the dictionary or stare at bananas. Is that what everybody does today for value entertainment? Is that what I have to do? Maybe. I don't know. I haven't been sleeping right though. I'm feeling a bit better right now. And I felt like I should like post it, do a video vlog, yeah, upload a video vlog of stuff of my life. So I've got some updates about what I'm gonna do with this channel, and at some point, like I've said, I might create another channel because I don't know how I feel about Crazy Eyes Gaming brand. It's ridiculous, really. It makes me laugh though every time I look at it. I mean, I don't know if you guys are looking at it and shaking your head like, "Who's this guy?" But I look at me like doing that. Yeah. Oh man. Um, but yeah, you can see like I get my playlist. I've been building a playlist, and you see what games I'm interested in. I throw in here or there. If it was relatively interesting, just leave a like. Hey, why don't you finish this game? I don't know. Nobody asked, but I try to do at least 10 episodes of everything. But you know what? That's what I wanted to get to is the whole health thing that you might have heard me talk about here and there. That's how to put it, psoriasis and all that. It's pretty rough on me. There's a video of me showing you guys all of my face because some doctors I went to, it took me like 2-3 months to get in to see a doctor, and by the time I got there, it like moved from my face to my back or something, or from my leg to like my butt or something, like something really irritating. I couldn't sit, couldn't walk, couldn't see, couldn't hear. What's going on, And this is something, the psoriasis I've been dealing with the last few years. And, geez, I want to keep this video short, but, dieting does help. They say dieting does help. It helps reduce it a bit, but there was still something going on. So dieting alone, what could I say to get the long story short? Getting back on sugar, like avoid sugar if you can. Make yourself go without it for a while. If you challenge yourself, that'll help you. It might help you. You got to eliminate. You got to try and do things and eliminate them and see what works for you. But in the end, it kept getting worse for me, and I was ending up in support groups with people battling psoriasis, like what's going on, and they were on a medicine, and I haven't really named the medicine yet. I don't think I should or need to or really want to. All I can say is that though, if you go to the doctors, and even if you're not getting good answers and you're getting brushed off by some, eventually you will find detective-like doctors that will run blood tests on you and do this and do that and really try to figure it out for you. And that's what it took. They ran a lot of tests on me, and they had me try a lot of medicines I didn't want to take. Now if I could just to mention, before I got sick, I was like a competitive athlete. I was working in construction, and I thought that was a better career than computers for some reason. I don't know, and it was labor intensive though. I thought signing up for electrical work meant, like outlets, switches, ceiling fans. I really didn't imagine it was going to be, bundles of strut and pipe and cutting out 50-year-old, huge pipes like covered in, bird poop and squirrel poop and poop and God knows what's all over it, I mean, you need full PPE for some of that work. But anyway, I did it. And, I thought, I would have had better health insurance. Surprise! So that nearly killed me. But I did it. And so the medicine I'm on now has messed up my sleep schedule, and I am having trouble like sleeping normally. Sometimes the psoriasis still wakes me up now. I have to move. If I were to show, you can't really see it. Yeah, let me take the headset off. Then you won't be able to hear me, but I'll get to that in a sec. Right there. This area here. Can't see it on this camera. But as you can see, it's not like red splotches all over me anymore like it was, but I get these, kind of get these tiny lumps in the back of my neck, and it makes it like really irritating to talk. And wear headphones or sleep. It wakes me up, and I keep this little bandage rod behind it to help with it. And that's just a side effect of psoriasis. It's partly also why I don't live stream, because like I'm kind of like passing out from just being exhausted. Like this medicine puts me to sleep at random. Like I just have waves of exhaustion. You know, the only competitive esport I was trying to get back into was Quake with Quake Champions. And I'm just not at that level anymore to compete. And the team stuff, I don't want to let my team down. Like I like jumping in the scrims and having fun. Like that's probably as far as I'm going to take that. But I'll keep playing Quake Champions here and then when I feel up to it. I got all these projects going on though. I want to learn this. I want to learn that. You know, I preferred the life where I was going out all the time and had a car and could drive and you know had a paycheck and could play in bands. I miss playing music in bands. I got instruments around here. You know, I got a couple guitars and a bass left, you know, laying around somewhere. I only get that tiny cube amp, but I'm living in a tiny space right now in a tiny room. Hey, if you guys haven't noticed, like there's a window directly behind me because seriously, there's no better setup in here for anything. Like I know I could use a green screen, but there's no room behind the chair and the desk behind me to the window for the little walkway. Like this room's like but you know, it's better than living in my car when I couldn't even have a computer or anything for a while. You know, that was an interesting event for. Yeah, what else did I want to go on about? How long is this video? If I said anything entertaining, I'm gonna try and make it more entertaining by adding little things. Oh yeah, video editing. I want to get into that. So, I got Vegas Studio 14. I think I picked up for $20. I still haven't upgraded it yet. Like I'm just on such a tight budget with things. I'm like waiting for the biggest sales. Sometimes I miss the sales, but I'm thinking about how I'm making videos and how I could do that. And I see all the free. What do they call it? Royalty-free music and sound effects out there, and I'm like, yeah, that's neat. That's stuff a lot of people are already using. But I'm trying to think competitively. Oh, I don't want to just hold my neck here. So I don't want to just use what everybody's already been using. Like eventually I will. I'll grab something. I've been listening to a few tracks, but I just find myself spending time listening to this stuff and not being satisfied with what I should go with. And I got a lot of my own sound clips too. I might just, I mean, I got a guitar and a bass. I just gotta set it up. But like I said, there's no room for anything. It's a project to set everything up, and then it's a project to put everything away because I got no room in here. So, but you know, I guess it's all part of the adventure of you know making your way back out of a hole and back into a little area base of operation to rebuild your life. And it's one thing at a time. And maybe some of you know what that's like. And I'm somebody else who knows what that's like. So anyway, on plans with the channel, I'm gonna have a few new things coming. I got a new mic coming, new little clip mic, whatever they're called. It goes on the shirt. It's when it gets here, I'll mention what it is. I heard it would be pretty good. That way I don't have to do this through the headset anymore. There was a microphone I did pick up for $10, but it was so terrible. No matter what I did with it, it sounded awful, and I was disappointed. And I just thought the microphone that came with this headset works really well as long as I don't have it directly in front of my nostril or my mouth. You know, it should be fine. Oh, let me make sure that I gotta make sure I'm clipping in just under the red. Just under the red is good. Should be good. So yeah, this one's fine. This one's better than the other one I had. Alright, so I got that coming. And then another thing I was saving up for, and of course, because I wanted this to be a VR channel, but I wasn't always able to, I wasn't feeling well enough to do much of VR. And there's so many great VR channels out there, I'm just kind of watching them and learning, like, how do I turn up the awesome? So, one thing I noticed is this whole ray tracing thing has come out, the whole RTX, and I'm actually kind of really interested in it. I used to talk with some friends and engineering enthusiasts about lighting and computer function, like light and computers, and I don't know. Long story short, so here we are with RTX, and I know there's a bunch of games and software that I gotta purchase to review, but I'm feeling like the 1060 Strix I've had, which has been a great card, and I got that on sale for like $300 a few years ago. And a great card for great value. It works really well. I know how to make sure it works really well with my programs, so I've been satisfied with it. But I feel like it's just falling behind because there's no RTX capability on it. So, alright, I got an RTX 2060 Super Strix on the way. And that, like, demolished my budget. Like, I have, it demolished my budget for the next month. And, but I figured, now going forward, at least, I'll have, RTX enabled. So whatever thing I'm reviewing or doing, I can at least see, a taste of the ray tracing stuff now. Which means I can revisit all the other things with ray tracing. I don't even want to go back to playing Doom or Minecraft or whatever, until I get the ray tracing going now, so I can throw that in there. And also VR. How will ray tracing work in VR? So I've been looking into that. So I got the RTX card coming, and like I said, my health hasn't been like I'm not a lightning bolt anymore of energy like all day. Like I'm able to put a couple hours into a video, maybe get 20 minutes of like some decent video done, and then like the next day or so I'm kind of like depending on vitamin D and bone broth chicken soup to like feel better. Like, geez, can I make a video? Where's my charisma at? I dropped it somewhere around here. All right, so there's that. And what else did I want to say? Does anybody even watch these videos? Oh yeah, so I noticed that I got but I got like a little award thing from TubeBuddy about reaching 30 subscribers. So yeah, that's awesome. I don't know how many of you might be bots or real people, but still, thank you. I appreciate it. Just clicking the subscribe button because I'm not promoting this channel much. This is just me having fun. I like having a channel that I can have fun with and not feel pressured while I try to think up another channel that's a bit more, professional level. Because, I know I know business partners out there, you talk, you see people, and you're like, look at this character. Nope, not interested. Nope, crazy. Nope, no. Hey, well, I hope it made you laugh. That's the least we can, bring some laughter. So, I don't know, because I don't think, I like a little icon with the eyes, that's somebody made a funny face at me one day, and that's one of the reasons I went with that. So it's easy to slap stickers and put that on the VR headset, It's just a silly thing. It's the funny face. But I might think up another channel, and I don't know, we'll see with that. What else can I say about everything I got going on right now? I got the RTX card coming. I mentioned I was going to try a new clip mic so I can, not always have to wear headphones, around my neck. I get the clip, I get the RTX card, and I don't know. Alright, I guess that's it, everybody. Thanks for watching my videos. Bye-bye.